Honorable Chairman, honorable members, my name is Bello Aliu Gulmari. I'm the Director of Monitoring and Evaluation Directorate of Fiscal Responsibility Commission. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, honorable members, my name is Ibrahim Abubakar Sadiq from Fiscal Responsibility Commission.
Your designation, sir?
I'm DD M&E, sir.
Monitoring and evaluation?
Yes, sir.
All right. I have to say that so that somebody doesn't think M&E means milk and something.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chairman, members of the committee. My name is Uba Kajetan, Principal Evaluation Officer, Fiscal Responsibility Commission.
All right, you're welcome. The Office of the Accountant General of the Federation.
Good afternoon, Honorable Chairman, honorable members of the committee. My name is Dr. Falashe Kolawole, Deputy Director, Office of the Accountant General of the Federation, Revenue and Investment Department.
Are you the only one from that office? Oh, okay.
Good afternoon, Mr. Chairman, honorable members. Adilani Oladusu is my name, Assistant Director, OAGF.
Good afternoon, our Honorable Chairman and the members of the committee. I am Mr. James Akwada. We are representing the Executive Secretary of Nigeria Investment Promotion Commission. I'm the Director of Finance.
Good afternoon, Chair, honorable members. My name is Joseph Auda, Principal Accountant.
The Secretariat has provided an information that the major reason for your invitation is to answer to the allegation that the Investment Promotion Commission is in default of remittance of operating surplus to the tune of 458.4 million naira as at 2019, which means it's likely to even be higher as at today. But I will call the Fiscal Responsibility Commission to please lay the claim or the charge appropriately, and then I can ask you to bring up your defense. Thank you. Fiscal Responsibility Commission, please, over to you.
Based on a report we gave you as at December last year, Nigeria Investment Promotion Commission had a gross liability of 1,455,907,200, out of which 997 million was remitted. This gives a net liability of 458,495,200. But sir, I would like to bring to your attention that we met at House Committee on Finance some few months ago. They referred them to us for further reconciliations. And we have started that reconciliation, but it's not yet concluded. But the liability as a result of that reconciliation rose to 1,760,759,044 naira. So, but unfortunately, the reconciliation could not be concluded because the DFA is saying that he cannot go on. He has to seek permission from his DG. And that was about a month ago, which up to now I have not heard from him again.
Honorable Chairman, sir, the issue of the funding, it's like a stage. It's like a stage matter. We are
I'm sorry, please. There's a procedural matter that we ought to have sorted out. I thought that it was a continuation of a hearing, and this was the first hearing that you are appearing. So you will need to be on oath. That is the standard procedure before the Public Account Committee in any investigative hearings.
25%. And we were remitting the 25%, but not fully until we got a point where the OAGF deducted 1 billion from our account to balance up all our arrears. But in November 2016, we were enlisted in the Fiscal Responsibility Act where we had to pay 80%. And we've been paying that 80% operating surplus, and we've been doing that. So far, for the period 2015 to 2023, we have been able to pay we are able to raise a revenue of 15 million.
15?
15 billion. And then
B or me?
B.
15 billion.
And
between when and when?
Between 2015 and then 2023.
You paid in, or you're talking about your cumulative revenue?
Cumulative revenue for that period. From 2015 to 2023, we were able to realize 15 billion, and then we were able to pay to the CRF 9.8 billion, representing 65% of whatever we have gotten. So I think that one answers the first question. On the second question of permission, from what I have told you here,
No, please, just a moment. Just say one answers the question. I don't understand what you're saying. Your claim is that you are up to date in your remittance. Is that the claim?
Exactly, sir.
That's your claim?
That's my own claim, but we still have to continue with the reconciliation we are having with them.
Go ahead.
So on the second question of not taking excuse for further reconciliation, when we came to the House Committee on Finance, before we came, rather, they gave us a letter to come for reconciliation on the basis of 80%.
Rashid. Go ahead.
Okay, sir. They gave us a notice to come for reconciliation on the basis of 80% operating surplus. We now had to go to them, prepared our records, and met them. But when we got there, they now told us that there are no more, the reconciliation cannot be on 80% operating surplus. It's going to be on 100% remittance. And one, we didn't prepare for that one. Two, it is now within my powers to just, because we know, our IES knows we are operating on 80%. So for them to say 100%, I need to get permission from them before from her before we can come back for that. That was the reason why we gave that excuse.
So Fiscal Responsibility Commission, sir, how did it suddenly become 100% rather than 80?
Yes, sir. Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission is a fully funded agency, sir. And the law states all fully funded agencies should remit 100% of their internally generated revenue. So it was based on that we changed our liability computation from operating surplus to 100% remittance of internally generated revenue.
So was it that before then you didn't realize that they were a fully funded agency?
Yes, sir. You know that some of the agencies are have some peculiarities. It is only when we sit with them during reconciliation that some information, some facts that we don't have earlier on that we can have then. And unfortunately, since when we have been writing them, we have not sat for any. We are not able to sit for any reconciliation until.
No. When did you realize this? When did you realize that they ought to be subject to 100% remittance?
Early this year, sir.
All right. Okay. When you say early this year, you're talking about January?
January, sir.
Okay. Now, there's a letter here that you submitted to us.
Yes, sir.
Based on this investigation, and it's dated 8th of March.
Yes, sir.
Of 2024.
Yes, sir.
And in that letter, you indicated that this agency, Investment Promotion Commission, is actually a fully funded a fully funded agency, the item 26 on the letter,
Yes, sir.
and your categorization says they are fully funded.
Yes, sir.
Yet the net liability you indicated there is 458,495,200 naira.
Yes, sir.
So how did it suddenly now jump when you were doing reconciliation to 1.7 billion naira?
Yes, sir. I have, as I have made mention, sir, it is the issue of either operating surplus or 100% remittance of internally generated revenue. So it was at that point, what we have on record is their liability, their operating surplus liability, which stands at 458 million, to which we wrote them a letter on that liability. So it was afterwards that when we started sitting with them, that was when we now, the liability should have been IGR and not operating surplus.
So the reconciliation that you started, how many times did you meet before it was halted?
Once.
You met only once?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and this new figure that you got is the figure as a result of the application of the 100% principle?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do you have a report, even though it might be an interim report, of that reconciliation?
We don't have an interim report. I have a...
Use the microphone, please.
We don't have an interim report yet, but we have a copy of the letter we have written them showing that liability. The reason why we didn't have a report is we were still anticipating them to come back to the reconciliation table. I have a note that he forwarded to me at one time. Please, I should hold on for him until when he was able to get permission from his DG before he can come. So we were still anticipating that approval that he will get before he will come. We continue the reconciliation, then write a formal report and submit to you, sir.
Accountant General, do you have any information on this matter? On the scale of liability or any opinion on the issue of whether they are subject to the 80 or 100%?
Thank you, Honorable Chairman. The document I have here shows that they are having an unreconciled figure of 3,467,773,609.
Come again, please.
The figure I'm having here, sir,
Yeah.
as at 2022 on operating surplus, though not reconciled yet, was 3 billion.
3
billion.
billion?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
467,773,609 naira 27 kobo.
As at 2022?
Yes, sir.
Have you submitted this document to the committee? Accountant General,
Sir,
this document you are reading from, is it before us?
I wouldn't know, sir, because the desk officer, she's presently in the hospital. She has been attending this meeting here. So I wouldn't know whether she has submitted it.
I learned that the secretariat doesn't have it.
Okay.
So you please,
Then we'll make it available.
yes, please make that document available to us.
Okay, sir.
For not just for this agency, but for every other agency.
All right, sir.
So if you had 3 billion as at 2022, but this as at 2023, what we have here is far less than that. Now, is the Accountant General involved in the reconciliation?
No.
No, sir. But, sir, I want to make one observation, sir. Our liability is as at 2019 because they have not submitted their 2020, 2021, and 2022.
Okay. Yours is not as at 2023.
Yes, sir.
Now, you see the problem, Fiscal Responsibility Commission. The document you sent to us indicated as at December 2020. Note here. Okay, but the last audited financial statement submitted was 2019.
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. It will also interest us to know how up to date the NIPC is on the issue of submission of audited accounts, because that's a major issue. submission to the Auditor General of the Federation and to the Accountant General of the Federation?
Yes, sir. We are up to date. What is remaining is 2023.
Oh, you haven't done 2022?
All of them have been submitted. The last reconciliation date, we gave them all.
No, don't worry. Okay, so I asked whether the Accountant General is involved in the reconciliation.
Sir, no. Okay. If I may say, we also engaging them in reconciliation. We've gone twice. We need to go to the third time, which we have not been able to go for. And we are making progress.